Transition bird. Well, welcome to KiwisRoad. This is James. That's Kiwi right there. She's finally decided to join us. Though that's not the tweeting you hear, that's just tweeting in the background. Though she's sitting here all nice and quiet like. But anyway, welcome to KiwisRoad. As you can see on the title, it has let's see, what is the title? Well, let's double check this title. What is the title? Oh my lanta, what's the title? Well, who cares what the title is? You see that? Okay. Title is NowCenter.app. You can go to www.NowCenter.app. Check it out. It's an app designed by a veteran, here for veterans there, and everybody else that's got a noggin and a noodle. Life just goes through, and we're just a part of it, traveling it. So I designed an app that I kind of wish I had, sort of, to go through some of the phases and learning experiences that I myself have gone through, or others. So I ended up designing an app. I'm just sitting here talking to myself. So anyway, I'm going to close this window out. I'll leave that window open. I got this window down here, and that's just my phone. I got camera up there. It seems like I got all kinds of things going on right here. So what is this app? Well, I'm going to get to this app. It's a learning app. Self-learning, that is. I'm going to share it, but it's posted right there, http NowCenter.app, or you could go to our other website, which is also QR codes all over the place. There's a QR code right there for the NowCenter.app, or there's a QR code up there for our website, KiwisRoadLLC.com. You can go there, check it out. Drone and other worldly or unworldly things going on there, which I'll get into, because you never know who might like UFOs, UAPs, or other things that fly among thee. Anyway, right, bird? Back to what this is all about. Let's see. Legacies, like lasting impressions, making changes for yourself, for your family, and those around you, and then etc., etc. Kind of like the backbone building blocks of this app I've designed. Oh, speaking of which, I could go to it, but I'd have to sit there and pop up a little camera, which I'm going to work as I'm talking, which doesn't work out too well, because on a one-track mind like mine, you can easily digress very fast, like I'm doing right now. What am I doing? Okay, we're going here. So if there's anybody else that has any questions about this app or this drone that I'm about to get into, feel free to just pop in and like what is it? NowCenter? Click the link. Go check it out real quick. But don't. You have to stay right here just to find out, because I'm going to go over it. Oh, one of the best things about this app is that there's paid tier, there's free tier, which is free for everyone, right? And then there's couple paid tiers, but one of the tiers is free as well for veterans and military, so that by design, that's just kind of the way it should sort of be. So that's a part that's coming into the app, is verifying military and veterans active. Through ID Me, they'll be able to have the paid $4.99 subscription for free for life. Just a benefit, that's what part of the app was designed for. But what is this app you're talking about? Well, you have to hold on and bear with me and Kiwi, because I gotta get it all scrolled up and ready to go. because there's like more than one way to get there. No, I gotta throw this on here. I gotta throw this over here. We're gonna do add a source, video capture, window capture, video capture. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that one. We'll shrink that right there. That way you can see me. So I'm gonna slowly click on the link and show you transition, what it is I'm talking about. But I'm gonna, because there's a way it pops up, and then I'm gonna like make it big so you can see. But before I do that, just to keep people lingering, I'm gonna do this and go straight to this right here, and I'm gonna go here. Boom. You're like, where's he going? Well, I'll tell you where I'm going. I'm gonna click on that second link called KiwisRoad LLC. Window's gonna pop up. It's gonna transition like this. Bazow. Project Cosmos. Here's a little update for you, just in case you want an update. Oh, I should probably add me. So Project Cosmos is a drone we're working on for the future. I got some things I'm going to show after I kind of go over the app, its features and whatnot. So if you stay tuned for a little after, I'm just, because this is my digital diary. So it's just how we kind of like stay grounded, connected with the world around us. Speaking of grounded and connected, or magnetically disconnected, I'm going to pop me, hide right there. Oh, you can't even see me anyway. All you see is that. So, we'll transition. So, even though I thought you were seeing me and you weren't seeing me, you're just hearing me, that's quite okay. So you can continue scrolling through www.KiwisRoadLLC.com. Take a look at this drone that we're working on. It's a propellantless or fuelless drone by design. And it don't use these fuels and stuff, like liquid propane or jet fuel or kerosene or gasoline or a mixture of all of the above, whatever you want. Or props like, fan blades or other types of blades to give you lift. Nor wings. There's no wings on this drone. But hey, that's what makes it special, right? So, obviously, August 2nd to the 9th, there's the DARPA test flight. And I'm still in the mode of testing just bits and pieces, thoughts and theories on the drone and how it's theoretically supposed to move and manipulate. But hey, that's just part of the adventure, right? You get there one way or another. If the universe wants this drone made, I'm sure we'd see it flying around like we do already. What? Do we? I don't know. But if you'd like to see some of the things that are flying around, you keep scrolling down this page. Oh, wait a minute. Don't forget to go to KiwisRoad on YouTube. Like, subscribe, so you can stay informed and up to date with Project Cosmos the drone or other little things like the app. Like I might do some live things like updating the app. Who knows? But that's just part of the story. And I'll scroll back up. There's a bunch of words you can't see right now because I'm covering it. Let me help you out so you can see better. Boom. So right here, on the bottom, there's like miscellaneous. Ba-da-ba-ba. You can't see it, but it's underneath the lines. It's miscellaneous. If you click there, it's going to bring up Padow. All kinds of things for KiwisRoad. Oh, I'm going to move that over there. I want to do that right there. Transition so you can see me. So I'm going to put that app up on here when I update the website. But this is where you can go and look at other things to help progress this drone along its way. The DoorDash and Uber eating thing is, but hey, you got to do what you got to do, right? And these are some of the things I've done along the way. Wrote a book about some lost treasure that may or may not still be in the ground. It is still in the ground. So don't be wanting what other people don't have. It just ain't there. There's another book about like the cosmos and aliens and like how things could align, so to speak. But you can't see that it's small. I can click on it. Boom. I was talking about that. Amazon. You can go there, check it out. It's called Pioneer Gold and the Padre Mine. Give it a gander. All right, we'll go back over here. Oh, there's this other one right here you can check out. This one's called Echoes of Eternity, Archaeology and Aliens, and Time and Space. Kind of gives like a gist overview of like the evolution of communication and just the connection between worldly and unworldly writings or not. Oh, we go over here. Oh, there's some other stuff. Check it out on eBay. There's some jewelry and stuff. I sold the necklace the other day. Thank you very much for that purchase. It's well-to-do. I hope it made it to the receiver quite nicely and fine. But you can go there and check out some things. Bookends. There's some bookends, crystal necklaces. Some so the petrified wood amulets. Oh yeah, those hand cut, hand polished by yours truly. Hand wrapped by yours truly. Hopefully you find something on eBay worth your time checking out, which kind of goes to what I got to say here. If you go here and you find yourself checking out, you never know, you might find yourself checking out while you're checking out. So don't hesitate. One of my favorites here is in this life, treasure hunting. The drone, the app, life itself, prospecting, metal detecting, watching shooting stars, just being with family and friends. Sometimes in our lives we wonder like the purpose of our own existence. You might wonder or ask, might never ever get an answer, but at the very least, we could try to keep calm and treasure on as we go through this life, which is kind of like a backbone to the app in which we created. Anyway, back over to the website. Boom. Ooh. Let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah, the whole you can don't take my word for it, right? Like I was gonna show that later, but I could show it now. But I might show it later anyway. It's just the same thing you've already seen about ferrofluid and whatnot and how it looks. But you get me talking this time. Hopefully, we'll figure it out. But you go and you can check out these social media links, and it'll pop up a small slew, a very small slew, a handful, a dozen or so videos of things that people have seen and experienced in more ways than one. They kind of, I would think, back up like the theoretical thought of a drone moving on its own with, magnets and stuff. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. That simple. Could it be that simple? I mean, it could be that simple. Only one way to find out is we'll get this drone built one way or another. Oh, speaking of which, I might as well do a full screen on me. Here we go. Main screen, full screen, transition. So, again, with all them people and scientists and whatnot, this is weird. Don't think, I don't think, Gotta make sure there ain't no cars driving around. I mean, this is like world-shattering tech that's out there that everybody's privy to. It's out there. It's out there, right? Is it that far out there? Think about it. The things you learn through school, then you learn so much that you almost forget things, right? And then then you start in your older life, you start seeing things, and things just line up. You learn, relearn, reapply, and it's just amazing how things have changed. You know, how your perspective on things change, and how just learning how A equals B equals C, you wind up at Z. Yeah, crazy stuff. Blabbering, don't mind me. But explore the experience. Just go to my website, KiwisRoadLLC.com. Take it a gander. Click through the buttons. Now back to, you didn't even see the Explorer thingy. That's okay. I'll put it there one more time so you can see it. Yeah, go there. Check it out. Different links. Different people's. Oh, yeah. Cool stuff. Anyway, we'll go back up here to transition. Kiwi's doing pretty good. She's nice and calm. Huh, pretty bird? Pretty bird. Yeah. So, all that hoopla. The drone ain't designed or ain't building itself because, you know, that's just the way of the world. You need funds to do things. So, Mama needs a new pair of shoes and apparently a new house. No, just kidding. But seriously. So, out of need and out of necessity, and we all have a brain that needs, you know, something, right? Sometimes it's a necessity. But we hope that this app changes in a sense, you know? Who knows? You might find yourself using it. You might not. You might find yourself passing it along. But what is this app you're talking about? Well, I'm going to go here right now. We're going to show you. So, when you click that link, it will pop up a thing. Here, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to hide myself. I'm going to transition. And then I'm going to show you. See that link? That's at the... Well, you can't see me showing and pointing, but there's a link. You scan a QR code right there. Later on in life. Not right now. But there's also the chat. There's a link right there at the top. It says NowCenter.app. You hit that. Boom. A login will pop up. You have to log in, sign in. Don't worry about that. I'll get you approved later on. I'm still working the kinks out of this thing. Oh, you can't even see me. Oh, wrong transition. Small transition. Kiwi. There we go. All right. We're going to move this over here. All right, we're going to transition so you can see my little itty-bitty self in this little corner. So this app, which I'm going to blow up, I'm going to show you over here these different little tabby-wabbies over here. Oh, my laptop. Oh, my laptop. I don't think I can go any bigger on this screen. Okay, we're going to go. Let's see what can happen. Oh, my laptop. If I move on this, you can't see nothing. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, now I can't even get my screen small. It's good. Oh, I'm losing my screen. It's okay. You don't need to see all this mistake I'm doing. I made it so... Oh, I got to resize this thing. Transform. Fit to screen. All right. Transition. Okay, so you go to the website. KiwisRoad LLC. On the left-hand side, which I was trying to make it big so you can see, but you can't really see because it's not working out that big for me. I'm just going to read what these little icons are, just so you have it. I mean, you can go there, open it up on another thing, check it out simultaneously if you like. It's okay. You don't have to. But on the left-hand side, on the phone, it's different formatted, but hey, tablet, I don't know what it looks like on the tablet yet. I haven't used a tablet. This is the first time opening it up on the PC. So on the left-hand side, we have some tabs. Home screen, there's a chat. And there's a grounding tab, a sacred tab, a cosmos tab. I forgot to take that one off. There's sound. There's hobbies. There's what's that one say? Connection. Wellness. Journal. And in case of emergency, a get help button at the very bottom. These are just different things in a person's life that at some point in time, I think maybe they might touch on once in their day, one of these things on this tab list. I mean, you're talking to somebody, you're talking to yourself, or you're talking to nobody. I mean, you can always talk to the AI that's sitting here. Grounding. Sometimes we just need to ground ourselves, you know. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Do this one step at a time. I'm gonna try to build this up. We're gonna bring this up. Get my mouse up here. Oh, my Lanta. Alright, so I'm gonna make this a little bit big like that. Just bear with me now. Bear with me. So transitioning. We over here. Oh, you can't even. One on my shoulder, top of it. My Lanta. Transition. There we go. So that's kind of what the top looks like when you log in. And it's this app is kind of, it's like a tracker app. I like to help you track some your moods, your emotions, your thoughts, and help you to go from a negative or try to stay on a positive. If that makes any sense. If it doesn't, that's quite okay. Well, I took my glasses off. I can't see. Scrolling down on this app, though, there's how you feel today. Oh, I feel good. Okay, so I'm going to go through this, and you can just sit along and just go through it with me. There's now center where you can breathe. It's got sounds so you can hear it. So, hey, click it. You start breathing. In and out. Right? Grounding technique. So, on the top, I failed to mention, there's always, oh, I am grateful for my breath. I'm so good. Oh, you can't even see that. So, as, oh, what? I don't like that at all. Now, you can't even see that function right there. Huh. Beep, beep, beep. Alright, well, we're gonna make it all awkward. Way awkward. It's alright. We'll get it figured out. You'll figure it out with me. And there's some more, you know, when you're breathing, you can, you know, tell it. So one of the things was positive for yourself, positive to somebody else. Have you done something for yourself to recognize? Yeah, man, I'm sitting here with Kiwi. Please enjoy it. Oh, man, this screen is getting smaller. You can't even see it. Keep getting smaller. All right, we gotta figure this out. Never. It's okay. Transition. You can just see like bits and pieces as it grows. You know, what did I do? How did you feel right now? So let's see. I know what Kiwi hung out. Great time. Alright. Let's see. Place one hand on your belly and one on your heart. Then take 3 slow breaths, feeling well. I don't want to mess up my hair. But you get where this is going, right? You do it. I will do it. I will do it. And of course, it just goes down some more. And it just has some more information. You know, are you doing better than you? Oh, you are doing better than you know. So this whole, like I feel like there's a lot, but there's not. Like this app is to help recenter, reground, Alright, close this window out. So back up here at the top, there's this Now Center, Cosmos. Ooh. Let's see what these things. I gotta fix this out with sounds and stuff. So let's see. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit sound, a little bit sound. Yeah. I wonder if that's coming back, way back that way. I didn't even think about that. All that reverb y'all been listening to, reverbing because of sound. Because I see it over here now. Anyway, we go through here. It talks about different cosmic facts, like beyond, just different things, learning. Ooh, there's an energy journal. You journalize about your energies and stuff. There's in case you need it, post-traumatic growth coaching. So there's different paid tiers, and there's features that are free for everybody, which are like some of the basic ones, and that's like, so like not all of the features are available to the free version, obviously, right? But as far as some of the higher, the little paid tier, there's still parts of it that were important for. It seemed like we're getting that little extra help, and so it was like that should be the free part for the veterans in the military. Let's see what else. We could go over here. So there's the home, back to the home button. You could track Sacred Ground, which is a nice little tab there at the top. Oh, you can't even see the tab at the top. You could begin a sacred streak. Oh my laptop. Oh my laptop. Oh my laptop. Kiwi. This is what happens when you got like electronics and stuff and trying to like do this and that. Oh, I was saying like there's a sacred tab. Begin your streak today. Click on it. Let's see. Complete any sacred ground activity. And there's a grief sanctuary. So like things happen in our lives, and the people and our pets, they transition from this world, and so like part of it is that's a tsunami everybody faces, and there's not always outlets that people can really get to grasp because they're just in a tsunami of just thoughts and emotions. So hopefully, like grief, hopefully this can help transition or help with grief. Though I'm not there, and I have been blessed to not have been there really, besides our pets. So I know it'll be important in times to come. So I thought it was important to have it in there in this app. Ooh, sacred sound sessions. So you can adjust the sound like they're neurobeats. So the neurobeats section is these are like delta, theta, alpha, beta brainwave frequencies, gammas, and so I've created the frequencies per instructions from my AI assistant, and then I'll probably scrolling too much there, huh? That's okay. But there's also a section that you can request sounds. So if you're an app user and you're like, oh, I wish you had this sound, well, leave a feedback and I can go in there and hopefully facilitate getting new sounds for people. Because other people will be like, oh yeah, I wish you had the bamboo forest wind chime going, and it's like, well, I got that one working right now. I'll get it uploaded, and then people will be happy because I know I would be listening to it. There's also and so some of these are for like the paid tier and stuff. So we got some ocean tide coming in. You know, some rain on the leaves. Yeah, you know. Oh wait, you play more than one sound at once. But you know, this is, I can't hear it, so I mean, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I can see some kind of. Yeah, I'll turn it up a little bit. See, there's deep forest. I'm just giving you a little play. Oh, how about crackling fire? Burning by the fire. Mountains here. So you obviously you get the idea. Some birds. You want to listen to the waterfall. Or so how about some crickets and frogs? Kiwi, she don't know what she wants. All right. This solfeggio sounds. People would, I think, like these sounds, and you know, so we have them in there because it's helpful. Cosmic sound. Oh, you know, I haven't really listened, but these are just AI generated. I don't know. We're floating away in deep space. I don't even know what it sounds like for them, Kiwi. Is it eerie? Anyway, there's a mixer, so you can sit there and also create a playlist wherever that went. Haha. There's a playlist creator. Oh, like you go on. Oh, where is it? Oh, I have to fix that. Don't you worry, I will fix that. Anyway, some of the other things, some of the other major tabs. Obviously, there's the chat. Oh, there's some of my chat right there. Feel free to read. Well, let's update this while we're here. Just wanted to say the app is soft launched. I'm doing a YouTube video now. And wanted to thank you for your help in making this idea into a reality. Boom. Anyway, that's just a chat between me and my luminous friend there. There's some other tabs that you get privy to. There's the hobby tab. So if you're in there, you can sit there and let's see what we do. How about add a hobby? And you can sit there and just add like there's like
about taking an idea from
see, I need to fix this a little bit. See, this whole thing about soft launch,
you created a space where people can find their ground,
testing and stuff is like kinking out things you gotta figure out, you know. But you add hobby name, let's see, rock hounding. Who doesn't like rock hounding? Unless you have a dog named Rock, who's a hound dog. Because then you'd be rock hounding with Rock, the hound dog. That'd be fun. In category, you select what type of category. So there, throughout this app, if there are things that an app user feels that might be more useful or beneficial, or like, I wish there was like this type of thing there, because there's like animals and stuff. Let's see. Active or nature. Yeah, it's a nature thing. Weekly, I try to, but it's more like monthly right now. And I feel peaceful when doing it. So this is actually a video diary of a soft launch. I'm me going through my app, playing around on it, and people can sit there and just like see me going through it, the features and stuff. And, oh, outreach. Let's see. Oh, log a connection. I logged a connection today. We texted. What did you? No, who did you connect with? Ooh, my wife. Because it was a text, and it was okay. What did this connection mean today? It was about a bill. It was about a bill. There. Save. And then let's see. So keep track of your hobbies. It's like you can keep track of the things that you've done that, okay, I enjoyed this hobby more. You know, I enjoyed doing this over that. You know, this is how I felt afterwards. This is how I felt after doing this one. And you start to see how your hobbies affect you and stuff. And it's a good way to keep track of the things that make you happy or bring happiness to you, so that, you know, you might be like, oh man, I just having a rough day. Let's do something that makes me feel good. So there's a connections tab. Underneath connections is people and beings who matter most, and so obviously there's people, pets. So I could add somebody. Let's see, let's add Kiwi. So let's do pets. Add a pet. First name is Kiwi. So you guys are part of me. So in order for me to use an app I've created, I have to create the app that I'm using. And I mean, the past couple months, so out of need and necessity, so to speak, like one of the ways of, I'm like, there's find the need, fill the need, right? Same thing with find the want, fill the want. Well, I want and need finances to progress Project Cosmos, my drone, and myself and life. And so with the evolution of communication, with the advancements in technology, computers, cell phones, and with now the rise of AI, it's I'm trying to utilize the best I can right now while I can, and try to stay ahead of the curve, so to speak, as well as all these others. And it's like, this is a, oh, what happened? Oh, Kiwi. This was a product of that want, need, necessity. Yeah. What makes the relationship special to you? And Kiwi came into my life at a time of want and need. The universe. Huh. Just the way it worked out. Oh, yeah. Well, I have to connect with this bird like all the time. But the connections tab is adding people, so you could be like, okay, you know, I want to keep more in touch with this relative or this friend or this person. Some people, they got a lot of a big family, you know, like a lot of people. So unfortunately, you got to pick and choose who you want to add to your list. Like, and that's the thing about it. You could always rotate it and change it, so that I've been keeping more up with so and so. Let me drop them off the list and add somebody else who I'm not keeping up with so and so much. So, wellness tab. Ooh, who doesn't love exercise? Increase them like chemical whatever's going on in your brains and bodies and whatnot. So part of like those sounds, those aren't workout sounds, all of them, but like supposed to change some of it, because having a cat purring while you're working out, I mean, it's supposed to be part of the other thing. But anyway, so there's create a plan. You can have schedule, and then your progress. Keep track of your progress on how you're doing on your exercising and your yoga and stuff, so that pattern building, right? Because part of our lives, we want to build good, positive patterns, which I have a bunch of negative patterns that I change to positive. So, I mean, just like everybody else. So, one of the things I built into the app, so to speak, is a workout design so that you can put in. So, for instance, me, I have an L5 S1. Oh my lord! Oh, I already did my plan. So it's like, how do I explain this? So when your wellness thing pops up, it'll ask you, like, your disabilities, and ailments and stuff. Like, you got a bad knee, you got a bad shoulder, you got a bad back, you got a bad brain, you know, all those things. You just type it in there and be like, blah, 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 I got this, I got that. And it'll sit there and it'll come up with a workout and yoga plan sort of tailored to you, specifically for you, so that hopefully you can start small and progress at your own pace and at your own will, so that you know, things with motion, it just your health and your body is just better. And then throughout the app or your day or your week, you can keep a journal of these different things that you have been progressing through. And some of the other things that is nice, there's milestones. All my lantern is just, I don't know. So this app, I'd have to say I like it because I designed it, but I figured that it's something that it helps, I hope, to increase positive neurofeedback, or just positive feedback to the app user, using the app user themselves to build that positive relationship with themselves, and then hopefully with people and things around them. In that, for lack of a better word, there's at the top the breathing, which we've already done, but at the bottom is the get help. So at the very least, if the app user, I mean, they just can't get out of that funk, they can't get out of that mindset, I would hope that if they had this app, they would at least click on the get help, so that they realize that they are not alone in whatever they're going through. I mean, that's what kind of the idea of this app is, to increase that self-mental awareness and self-preservation of the human, that there's more to this life than death. So there's other ways that you can reach out. There's the 988 suicide prevention text line or hotline. There's a crisis veteran line. There's a SAMHSA helpline. There's emergency service in case you need emergency help right away. You know, maybe some people have gone too far accidentally, and they, you know, it doesn't take much to just dial 911 at all. You can find help near you. Let's see, 3686. Got to test this feature the other day. Page not found. Okay. There's other. There's different lifelines. That just like psychology. Oh, psychology today. I think my wife is in psychology today. I'm not sure, but I'm just saying, like, you're not alone, and hopefully now you can center using this app, and you know, hopefully things just kind of go in a positive way. But anyway, enough about the app. That is NowCenter.app. You can go to www.NowCenter.app NowCenter.app. Hit enter, log in, and try it. Though I have to approve new users, so I doubt there will be any new users anytime soon. But you never know. And that's the whole point of self-advertising and self-promoting. Speaking of which, now I'm going to get to a little scientific stuff. I get to show you. Oh, I close that out. Well, transition, me. Here we go. So, Project Cosmos. I almost shift real quick, and this is going to be quick from the app to Project Cosmos. The drone, its propulsion system, its mode of transportation. So there's like a few keywords in this thought and theory and testing. And one of the things, magnets, electricity or energy. Think of Nikola Tesla. If you want to understand the universe, think of sound, energy, and vibration, right? And these are just some of the few things you can get with magnets and with sound and energy and vibration. So with Project Cosmos, with the drone, when I talk about an internal magnetic power source, right, or a magnetic propulsion system, it's one of the things, I don't know, about magnets is very interesting, is their strength and power. So control. So control of something that has the ability to produce something else. So we control energy, or we create energy so that we can use it to produce something else, more energy, right, or other things. Manipulating the things around us. So I'm not an electrician, and I'm not sure how the universe works as far as energy and electricity, but the thought and control and harnessing of some of the elements that we think aren't controllable or harnessable, we do. We actually we can do that. So those are, electricity is an observable of energy that you don't see, right? So there's energy all around us. It's flowing everywhere. We just don't necessarily see it. And the strength and intensity of that energy varies. Part of that is in the magnetic world, there's that magnetic energy all around us, both positive and negative, all depending on which variation you are or thereof. So taking control of something that is not necessarily, there's different states. There's solid, gas, plasma, liquid. I'm sure there's a few other intermediate states, right? But one of them is controlling fluid. So like, literally, you have a jar of water. Well, and see, that's cheating though, because that's mixing two different types together. It's not cheating, it's smart. That's called ingenuity, right? So taking a liquid that you cannot control, like water, fuel, etc., taking a hard substance like iron or other metallics or magnetic properties, and you mix those together, you take something that is kind of uncontrollable. Like, I asked you to take any type of liquid and try to shape it. You can pour it into something and it can take shape. But can you control the shape of it on its own, so to speak? Or cause it to take shape on its own without direct interaction, so to speak? Yes, no, maybe so. Mixing the two. But it's rhetorical because, like, you really can't, right? Except for with the introduction of controllable substance and an uncontrollable thing, and then you have what's called ferrofluid, a fluid with particles in there that makes it magnetic or manipulable. And so for that, we're going to go over to the microscope, and I'm just going to show you what I mean by some of that, which hopefully you can still hear me anyway. So here is a ferrofluid. It's looks nasty. It's just a dark color oil that's mixed with particles. Now I can move this. It can take the shape of the petri dish, or flat or plain. But by taking something that's let's see, of different, transition, by taking something opposite of the fluid, you're able to control that fluid. Oh, I need to get that fluid out of here. Anyway, digressing. I'm going to control the shape of that fluid without really touching that fluid, which I think is part of the magic in the drone design. But hey, don't take my word for it. It's just part of a theory on how things work. So we're going to make that ferrofluid take shape in a pretty cool way-ish. You can almost see a circular or dome-like structure because of the shape it'll take, based off of magnetic fields or energy fields that's around everything. So that's cosmic manipulation. And we're going to start off with this little hosey-do magnet underneath there. I just look at that beautiful shapes, different control. You cannot tell me that is not cool. I don't know. To me, that's just cool. You're able to take a liquid, almost turn it into a solid sphere of different magnetic properties. So we're going to make it even kind of cooler-ish. I'm going to throw El Magneto, give it a stronger field. Oh, I got people here. So that's it for me. Since I got people here, I just wanted you to know that this is how things roll. It's going to get wild. Anyway, I will catch you all on the flip side. Hope you enjoy. Check out the app. Don't be afraid, because you might find yourself. Check it out. All right. Peace, people. Company's here. Life starts right now.